What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again, live for another watch along. It's Leeds versus Arsenal, and yeah, man, drama in the warm up. Bukayo Saka injured in the warm up. I don't know what's wrong with him. I just seeing the footage there. Don't know if he's pulled up with like a hamstring injury or a groin injury. I ain't too sure, man. But bro, it ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good. So he's out of the starting lineup, and Madueke comes in from the bench with Norgard going onto the bench. And yeah, he's lucky. That's probably why you kind of get extra players traveling with you who are not in the squad just in case something like this happens, man. But yeah, bad news, man, especially with obviously Arsenal having big games against Chelsea and Sunderland next. It's obviously tough to see obviously Saka be out. It looks like if it is a muscle injury, it's going to be for a while, isn't it? So yeah, man, not good, man, not good. But massive game, man. We need to win this game. We actually need to win this game. Big up Kurt in the building, man. Hope you are well, my bro. Big up yourself. Hope you're good, my guy. And yeah, massive game for not only Arsenal but Manchester City as well, man. Because yeah, if Arsenal drop points, it could be tricky. I'm very nervous about the game. I can't lie. I feel like it's going to be a tough game. My prediction is Leeds 1, Arsenal 1. I can definitely see that happening. Obviously, I'm going to go on the more positive side and say we're going to win 2-1. But bro, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know where we're going to actually end up, to be honest with you. Big up United Entertainment Studios. What would you rate the lineup out of 10? Good question, my bro. To be honest with you, I'm happy Odegaard got dropped. I feel like the last 4 or 5 games, he's been really poor in terms of being able to create chances for Arsenal. There's no coincidence that we've had 2 0-0 draws, and then in the last game, we scored from our own goal and a corner. So, yeah, from open play, it needs to change. I feel like even though we were against Karabakh in the week, it was actually a bit more of a positive in terms of how we played from open play with Havertz in the 10. I'm not a massive fan of Havertz in midfield, but I think we just need to try something different, to be honest, bro. So I'll probably give it, I don't know, man, probably a 7 or 8. I'm pretty happy. I would have liked Eze to have started in the team somewhere. For like Trossard's form has obviously dropped a little bit, but yeah, man, I'll probably say that, man. You have to let me know what you're thinking of the lineup yourself, my bro. Big up Curtis says Tottenham 0, City 2 tomorrow. I'm going to the game. Oh, you're going to the game, man. Hopefully you have a good time at the game, my bro. Hopefully you have a good time in the game. Yeah, I think you'll beat Tottenham, bro, to be honest with you. I know you lost to them at the start of the season, but Tottenham's home form is atrocious, especially against like the big teams as well. And I just feel like you just have too much for them, man, to be honest with you. But yeah, Leeds obviously have got Calvert-Lewin, who's actually been a really good signing for them. I think he's got 9 Premier League goals on a free transfer. He's up front. Justin as well, who scored, I think, last week as well, man. So yeah, they've got a decent team through at the back. They're exciting as well, man. So yeah, man, it's kind of a tricky one, bro. It's a very tricky one. They've only lost, I think, 2 games at home all season, something like that, which for a relegated side is very low, considering we've lost 1. So, yeah, man, very difficult to beat at Ellen Road this so far the season. Drew with Man United, drew with Liverpool as well, beat Chelsea here too. So, yeah, it's the danger. I think they've lost to Villa, and I can't remember the other team they lost to. And Villa only beat them 2-1 as well, and they're a bit lucky. Yeah, I'd say the same probably. I like just a bit worried about the front line. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. I think the front line definitely needs to improve for sure, man, in terms of their output, man. Because yeah, they've just not been good enough, have they? To be honest with you, 5 goals for Gyökeres, 5 goals I think for Trossard, and then 4 for Eze, 4 for Marino. It's just been poor, really. So yeah, they have to improve. The only game I'm worried about is the Liverpool one. Yeah, 100%. Especially your record there, bro. I think you won 1 game, or I think it's like 2 wins in like 25 years or something crazy. So I can understand, man, to be honest with you. Leeds have never won a Premier League home game against his team starting at the top of the table. 7 draws and 7 losses. They've lost all 3 against Arsenal when they've been top. Madueke is obviously starting a Premier League game away from home for the first time in a while since Nottingham Forest. Arsenal are winless in the last 3 Premier League games. The Gunners haven't lost consecutive league games since December 2023. So 183 years ago. And yeah, man, only 4 points ahead of City and Aston Villa. Definitely got to put them in the equation as well. As long as they're up there, Man United are on 38 points, so they're still 12 points behind. But yeah, massive game for us. I feel like we need not only the result, but a performance, man. We've not performed very well in the league, probably since the Villa game, man. Even the Bournemouth game, I feel like in the first half, we weren't particularly that great in that game. So I think the Villa game, when we beat it 4-1, is probably our last really good performance in the league. And that was last year in December. So been over a month now. So yeah, man, we need a good performance, man. And it's going to be a hectic game, lots of energy. And I think we just got to match it off the board. I feel like Madueke is going to have a massive job in terms of being defensively a bit more secure than he has been in terms of tracking back, which is what Saka will give you. But But yeah, man, I think it's time for our attacking players to kind of our um help out our attackers, bro. It's crazy. Own goals is your second top scorer. Crazy, Kurt. Crazy. I can't even lie. That could never be City. Bro, it's crazy, man. That needs to change for sure, man. You can't have own goals as your second top scorer. That's wild. That's wild, man. So yeah. But again, I feel like obviously the players have to take responsibility for sure. But I definitely think it's a system thing, man. The way Arteta sets us up, it's like he doesn't want us to be free flow. He doesn't want us to take risk and attack. And that's why it's a bit stagnant. That's why all of them are on low goals, bro. Like, they can't all be rubbish. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it in previous seasons, whether it's Trossard, Saka, Odegaard, get double figures. But yeah, we're kicking off. I'm going to go 2-1. But it's going to be a difficult game. That looked like a free kick there. Not given. Ball over the top, trying to find Gyökeres, but it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Leeds goalkeeper, man. But yeah, I could already see it's a packed house at Ellen Road. And I'm actually glad Leeds are back in the Premier League. I feel like they are one of those teams that, even if they are lower down, you will get a good game out of them. This could be a good transfer already, though. And gathered there by David Raya, man. Already the tempo of the game. I don't think we're going to be able to play that kind of controlled style in this game, man. It's just hectic already. Do you know what I'm saying? They're pressing. Calvert-Lewin's pressing David Raya. He's going to have to hurry it up a little bit. I can't lie. Ball over the top there by Saliba down the channel trying to find Madueke, and he loses the ball. No, I think it was Zubimendi that lost the ball there. And yeah, man, crazy. But yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of formation we actually play. If it is a 4-3-2-1 or is it a 4-4-2 with Havertz and Gyökeres up together. To be honest with you, man. Big up United Entertainment Studios. This is the chance for Arsenal. Here's Havertz, and that's gone out for a corner. Corner to Arsenal. My prediction for Arsenal is 2-0 win. Havertz and maybe a miracle Madueke goal. Madueke's not scored or assisted for over a year. It's crazy. Criminal, really, from a Premier League footballer that's played for Chelsea and now Arsenal to not get an assist or goal for a calendar year is so bad, man. So, yeah, he has to improve that for sure. But yeah, first corner for Arsenal. And obviously, no Saka. He's injured. So, it's going to have to be somebody else to take it. Big up Mohammed, man. He says, yo, big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well. Just watching the game. Arsenal got a corner in the second minute. Madueke going to take it. He's going to have to be decent delivery. Madueke, poor delivery. Doesn't even beat the first man. And it's gone out there. It's still on the edge of the box. Back to Declan Rice. Here's Madueke. Back to Saliba. Tries to play in Madueke, but can't control the ball. And it's going to go out. But Arsenal keep the ball again. Back to Declan Rice. Timber, and that's poor, man. It says, who you supporting, man? I'm an Arsenal fan, bro. I am an Arsenal fan, my bro. What about yourself? Let me know in the chat who you supporting and who you want to win a game. Big old Grimsby Town, own Man United. What a name. My messages won't show on my main, so I am on my alternative. No problem, bro. Hope you're good. Have to let me know what you think the score's going to be and what you think of the team as well. Both teams, actually. Because, again, Leeds, they were clear at one stage, but West Ham have come into a bit of form. They're only now 7 points behind. Yeah. Oh, it's Anfield. Oh, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Yeah, your name's funny, man. Big up yourself, my bro. I don't know what's happening with your other account, but yeah. Cleared away by Saliba. But yeah, Leeds could do with maybe even like a draw from this game, just to obviously keep gaining points after West Ham have gone through a little bit of a run of form. I think they won 2 out of the last 3 or something like that. So yeah. Yeah, man, they kind of need to be on their P's and Q's as well. But yeah, all the games, Brighton at home to Everton, 0-0 so far, and Wolves at home to Bournemouth, 0-0 as well. I think Chelsea are playing at 5:30. And then, Liverpool, Newcastle is at 8 o'clock as well. Big up, Mohammed says, do you think Arsenal have a chance on winning the Champions League? I actually do think we have a decent chance of winning it just because of the way we play. I feel like it's actually suited to the Champions League in terms of how teams play against us, a bit more space. But again, it's hard to say if we're going to win it or not because we've never won it in our history. So for me, it's very difficult to say we're going to be favourites because it's one of those competitions. You've got to see a team actually do it first before you can say they're capable of doing it, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, on paper, you could say, yeah, we're definitely one of the teams that could obviously get quite far in it. But whether we have the kind of the mental or fortitude or the mentality to kind of get over the line, I think it's yet to be proven, to be honest with you. I think you've got to try and do it in a big game um, in a final before people start believing you can actually do it. Here's Madueke into Timber, but Timber loses the ball. Trossard on the right hand side now, and he's put the ball out of play for a Leeds throw in. My name is Korean and Vidic. Says Anfield. Arsenal winning the Champions League. You biased boy. See, this time, and listen, I can't even argue with it because again, Arsenal have never won the Champions League. So for me to be like, yeah, they're definitely gonna win it. There's no evidence of us doing it. So yeah, man. Won't even happen on FIFA. But yeah, it's one of those ones where until you win it, people are not going to believe you can win it, innit? That's just the way life goes, man. But in terms of like actual like quality of teams and stuff like that, obviously we started it well, but yeah, it all depends on the draw. Royal Rumble stream tonight. I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I think I'm just gonna enjoy watching it, man. But I'm looking forward to it though, man. Hopefully, it's a decent Rumble. I feel like last year's Rumble was actually really good. Even like the Rumble matches and stuff. So even I feel like this one's not really been promoted that highly, maybe because it's in Saudi and whatnot. But the excitement in terms of it being promoted, it's not been as much. But yeah, for people obviously in Europe, it's a bit better because it's on at 7 p.m. instead of obviously the normal 1 o'clock or whatever. So, but yeah, here's Leeds first time on the attack. 5 minutes gone at Ellen Road, 1v1 with Gabriel trying to shink and jive, cuts it back, ball into the area, cleared away by Zubomendi, last ditch, and Leeds are gonna have a spell of possession here, and also just need to kind of keep their shape and make sure they don't leave any gaps. But yeah, it's very unique formation, that kind of three at the back for Leeds, but I feel like it does work for the players that they've got. Bogle trying to play in Justin. That looks like it's going to be a corner. And it is corner for Leeds first time. And Leeds are very good at set pieces. We've seen them score a few goals, I think against Liverpool at Anfield. So, sorry, at Ellen Road. So they are very good at set pieces themselves. So we'll have to wait and see if they can kind of get a chance from this. But this is a tough game for Arsenal. Just because, again, Leeds are in form, only lost one game in their last 10 as well in all competitions, home and away. Ball in there by Leeds. Corner comes in, headed away there by, I think it was Habits there. Gummerson tries to pull it back in. Gyökeres just about clears it. Nice touch there by Trossard. That was a free kick. That was a free kick. Big up Mohammed. It says, "Are you confident about Arsenal winning the league?" I feel like, again, if we don't win it, bro, we will never win it, man. So yeah, I think at this point, in terms of where we are, we should be winning the league. I can't lie in terms of the progress in the 6 years and the fact we've been top for the majority of the season. But I'm still wary and cautious about the element of Arsenal being able to deal with pressure. I feel like there's still a frailty there. And I think you've seen it in the last couple of league games where we've just got a little bit nervous for no real reason, really. Felt to kind of seize the opportunity of going more points clear of City against Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and obviously Man United as well. So, yeah, I think, to be honest with you, I need to see what they do March, April time when the pressure's really on. And I think a big thing about kind of overcoming that pressure would be to kind of win a trophy. And the first one we can win is the Carabao Cup. So I think that game on Tuesday is massive for not only that competition, but for the rest of the season. For the simple fact that if we go on to win the trophy, it'll give us more confidence in the other competitions. But if we lose to Chelsea or Manchester City, I think it'll be a massive dent on our kind of confidence going forward, man. So, and that is terrible by Gyökeres. Simple passage, just passes it out for a throw-in. But yeah, big up Chris. He says, "Big up, mate. Hope you're well, my bro. Hope you're good. You have to let me know what you think about your game later on, Liverpool versus Newcastle. Normally, you do dispatch of them quite well at Anfield, so we'll have to wait and see." Big up Anfield. It says, "Salah tasted blood with his UCL goal, running high. Salah is back. We'll have to wait and see for sure." It's gone out for a Leeds goal kick. I said 2-0 Arsenal this game. I said 2-1, but to be honest with you, I'm worried about the game, Chris. I can't lie. I feel like potentially we definitely could drop points here. And we've not been playing well in the league at all, man. In terms of this game, bit of a stop and start, man. Big up yourself. Been a long time since I've seen you. Do you know who I am? I'm not too sure, bro. You have to readjust my memory, man. You have to readjust my memory, my bro. But big up yourself anyway. But yeah, man. Dear me. Tops is in the Spurs kit tomorrow. Nah, you know what? Like, bro, I expect City to kind of win in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really relying on Spurs to do any favors. And nor should we really. We should just win our own games. If we win all of our games, then we'll win the league. So, yeah, man, we have to start relying on other teams. But here's a chance for Leeds. Declan Rice wins back the board, passes it back to Gabriel, back to Raya, into Saliba, trying to get the ball out of play. And Saliba loses the ball. Could be a chance here for Leeds. It just about kept it in play. Gets past Madueke as well. This could be another chance. On the left-hand side with Saliba. Ball into the area. Not cleared away by Nkapie. And that's a good tackle there. Oh, over the top of the bar for Leeds. Damn. Fandom, big up yourself, bro. Long time no see. Hope you are well, my guy. It's been a minute. Man. Hope you're good. To be honest, I'm more confident in the Champions League games than the league games. Yeah, I hear it, bro. I feel like, again, for all the English teams, man, I think all of them, even like a Spurs, man, I think they've all got a decent chance just because I feel like Europe's a bit like a year behind in terms of dealing with England's kind of physicality with the set pieces and kind of the open playness of playing against them as well. I think in England, you get a bit more respect with the low blocks and stuff like that. But in Europe, people just kind of try and attack you. Do you know what I mean? So there's more space for sure. That's the same, Chris, for sure. Yeah, for real, Chris. Spurs, Cook versus City. I hear it. Yokeres, this is what happens when you reject United, says Cloud9, big yourself up. Against the biggest big teams in the league, I'm confident too, but against smaller teams, forget about it. Yeah, that's kind of the issue, man. And I feel like that's always kind of a bit worrying as well when your team's always good in the big games, because obviously there's more smaller teams than big ones. So yeah, against the rivals, it's cool, but against the smaller teams, we're expected to win. If you can't get the job done, it's a massive worry, man. But yeah, 11 minutes gone. It's kind of a tight game. Arsenal not really creating a thing at this moment in time. Headed away by Arsenal into Gyökeres. Tries to play in Kai Havertz. It's a decent idea, just poor kind of execution there. And it's gone out for a goal kick again. I remember when you were at 850 subs. Yeah, I know, bro. Big up yourself, Fandom, man. Yeah, you were in there for the early days, man. A lot of people were in there. Big up Chris Curran as well. Obviously Anfield too, man. But yeah, it's been a big surge, man. So I appreciate everyone that subscribed to the channel since then, man. And hopefully we can keep it going, man. Hopefully we can keep it going. Not only, I think only 80 or 90 away from 6,000. So yeah, man. We definitely have to keep it up. Big up Korean says Leeds have a chance to save football. Come on, Leeds. Come on, you Leeds. Crazy. United fan cheering for Leeds is crazy. Well, yeah, big up yourself, Korean. Big game for you guys tomorrow. Home to Fulham. A game that's everyone's expecting you to win now. So we have to wait and see if you can win 3 on the bounce. Arsenal got the ball. Man, 12 minutes gone. Kind of a nothing game so far. Leeds obviously is keeping their shape. Also trying to break them down, but again, it is a bit slow. And yeah, I just feel like we need like a fresh pattern of play, man, in terms of how we kind of break teams down, stuff like that. Because at this moment in time, it's just kind of lethargic, in my opinion. But yeah, here is Timber. Back to Madueke on the left. Madueke tries to get to the byline, cuts it back. Boy, it's a poor ball, man. And just, yeah, Ampadu does very, very well there. And Zubimendi tracks back. You're at 5K now, yeah? It feels like yesterday. For sure. Big up Clean Shaven. What on earth? Oh, big up yourself. Jared in the building, man. G Walsh and that. What you telling me, bro? If you're good. And nah, yeah, I just fancied a clean shave, man. You know, one of those ones where I've just had it for a minute. And yeah, man, I just fancied a different shave. My beard was getting in my food, man. You know what I'm saying? it's long, man. But yeah, big up yourself. Why is Bruno G in the least kit? Joker. Looking forward to you again, my guy. Oi, tell me about it. Those are the days, fam. Proper throwback, man. But big up yourself anyway. Obviously, just watching the game. Leeds 0, Arsenal 0. Saka obviously injured in the warm-up. Madueke starting instead. And yeah, Arsenal not really done too much, man. Havertz and Gyökeres are starting together, but not being able to kind of gain control of the game as of yet, to be honest. And Leeds are looking pretty comfortable, just passing the ball around. Someone is rattled her. Obviously, it's Anfield Korean. That's his alias kind of account. Good tackle there by Hincapié. Back to Trossard. I said, what a name. Why you look like a 14-year-old? Oh, just because I used to have a beard and I've shaved it off. Nice little play. The Gyökeres back to Havertz. This could be a chance. Maybe Zubimendi. Oh, what a terrible shot, man. That was actually a little... That's the best bit of build-up play we've had so far in the game. It was Trossard into Gyökeres, who was good hold-up play there. Back to Havertz, who keys it off into Zubimendi, and it's a terrible, terrible shot. My main won't work. Is annoying with the name. It's just a bonus. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Do you think Gyökeres has to go? I'll give him to the end of the season for sure and then analyze it. But again, it's been massively disappointing for sure. However, I will caveat and say all our attackers have been poor, and I do feel like it's more than a player for player issue. I feel like it is a tactical issue where our attackers aren't having the freedom to kind of do as much kind of damage as they used to, man. To be honest with you, I mean, Saka's on 4 league goals, Trossard's on 5. Like, we're in February nearly. Like, these guys need to be hitting double figures in the league. So yeah, man, I feel like we need to kind of change tactically as well to give these attacking players a bit more freedom, even if it does mean we can see more chances and goals. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see if that happens. But in this game, it looks pretty much stalemate so far. Bill Crane, because he became a Man United fan, look at the colour of his beanie, the famous black and Man United jersey. He yearns for it. Yeah, you man on a trolling thing. I hear it, man. Slot comments is him trying to get him sats. Yeah, man. What do you guys think about Slot's comments in terms of what he's saying? Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like he has kind of lost the dressing room a little bit as well. Obviously, the whole kind of thing coming out about Curtis Jones maybe going on loan to Inter Milan. Fabrizio Romano kind of reported that yesterday. Apparently, there's been a massive bust up after they lost to Bournemouth. They're the rumors going around on the net. So yeah, man, I don't know, man, because obviously that's him falling out with potentially Curtis Jones, obviously Salah earlier, as well. So yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Big up fandom says, hey, don't diss me, LOL. When you were at 900, Spurs won the Europa League. Yeah, you did actually win the Europa League, man. I still can't believe you won and you beat Man United in the final, man. That's crazy. City is Korean is a City fan, by the way. Joker and wants a free kick. Timber there, but it's not going to get it. Leeds are on transition here. Could be a good opportunity. Is Aronson. Nice little cut back there. I said corner FC, Cloud9. For real, Chris. I said, I wish, mate, my mental health would be better. Yeah, for sure, man. Especially the stuff you've been through. Damn. And that's a good tackle there by Leeds. I know he's giving a free kick there. I thought that was actually a decent tackle there, but on Gyökeres. But yeah, giving a free kick. I only have the Scottish man who abuses Goma every game to blame. It's Rob being United fan. Oh, obviously, Sir Alex. Hey, he gave you, or he put you on a lifestyle that you couldn't maintain, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Those winning league titles every year and trebles and that and doubles, bro. It was always going to end one way after he left it. It was just wasn't going to be sustainable. So, yeah, I hear it, man. I hear it. But yeah, Gyökeres trying to hold up the ball. Decent bit of hold up play there. Back to Havertz into Madueke, and he's offside. Keep yourself on side, bro. Common sense, man. Jeez. Flipping out. But yeah, Bruno G versus Baleba. Oh, you are killing me. Obviously, the thumbnail's not thumbnailing. You get me? The thumbnail's not thumbnailing. Big up Cloud9. He says the Penguin left because he's a Liverpool fan. The Penguin, you know. You look 15. Make sure Benzi don't come. Oh, that is wild. I've been reading that. That's crazy. Fandom's moving mad. Oh man. Did you see Man United fans cheering when Gyökeres came on? Man United fans hate. It's something else. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I was cheering him on too, my commentary striker. Yeah, man, he didn't really do anything when he came on, but we were poor all around, man, for sure, against Man United. Very, very poor. Header on there by Zubimendi. And we've been poor in this game, man. I don't know what Zubimendi's feeling there. Got a little bit lucky there. Good, obviously, calm play there by Gabriel. Headed it back to Raya. But yeah, awesome. Just not got going at all, man. At all. Here is Saliba. Zubimendi, he needs to get on the ball a little bit more. Obviously, with Havertz playing up front, it is more of a 4-4-2. So it does require your centre midfielders to kind of control the game a bit more because you've not got that added kind of controller in Odegaard. But again, I don't think Odegaard was doing too much in terms of helping us play and go forward, man. So, but yeah, Trossard loses the ball there. But yeah, we're not playing very well in this game at all, man. We're not creating anything so far. Make the top four the target. For obviously Michael Carrick and Man United. The players have a bust up with slot a lot. One's being linked with an exit. Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of them, man. Gonna be interesting to see if he actually does stay beyond this season. I do think he'll get the season just because he's still in the Champions League and the FA Cup. But once or if you get knocked out of those, then I feel like a decision probably will be made. And obviously, again, if you don't make top four, probably going to be top five now. I've seen the coefficient numbers, which obviously is good news for Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, who are kind of fighting for that kind of maybe final spot. That it is probably more likely going to be top five, with England getting the extra spot again this year. With obviously, I think all 9 English teams are through to at least kind of the knockout round. So, yeah. I wish you got the baby oil sooner. What the hell? The games are so bad. I decided to see how long I've been watching. 9 months, Chelsea versus Ipswich and Liverpool versus West Ham was the first. Oh, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Crazy. And then that's Havertz giving the ball away, but it's we've got a free kick there. I feel like a Dubai Instagram model with a sugar daddy oil prince on the ceramics after he retired. I was thrown out to the streets. Hey, that's an understatement, bro. That is a massive understatement. It says a thrown out to the streets. Slot needs to keep his mouth shut. Nice little play there into Trossard. This could be a chance for Arsenal finally into the box, but it's a poor delivery in there by Trossard. Cleared away pretty easily. Slot needs to keep his mouth shut. Talking about 2030 years, knocked out by Atlanta 2 years ago, etc. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I felt like he's trying to do the Mourinho. Remember when Mourinho did it with Man United? That's when he did the famous football heritage, when he was talking about them getting knocked out of the Champions League and not obviously finishing in the top 4. Ball in there by Madueke, decent ball in, headed away, and he's going to go out for a corner on the right hand side for Declan Rice to take. So yeah, man, he's definitely. Gyökeres made an amazing last-ditch clearance. Did you see that? How is this man a striker? That was atrocious, man. That's so bad. It was so bad. I can't even front, man. I don't know what he was doing. Your Chelsea play, and the next one is Reece Lames. Oh, man. But yeah, corner to Arsenal. Bit of a dead game, I can't lie. 0-0 still. 22 minutes gone. Also got a corner. Second one of the game. Leeds have had 1. No shots on target for either, apart from Zubimendi like P-roller. Declan Rice to take the corner. Corner comes in by Declan Rice. Good corner in. Headed away there by Leeds. Decent header away. Out to Gabriel. He's going to keep it in. Or, yeah, he has kept it in. Tries to put a ball into himself. Into Gyökeres. Headed away by Leeds. Back in by Declan Rice. Headed away on the edge of the box. Still not away there. Another header away by Leeds. And Arsenal still got the ball on the edge of the box. Back to Gabriel, who stayed forward. He's got the ball. Trying to play someone in. Ball down the middle. Cleared away, though. By Leeds out for an Arsenal throw. How do you feel about Tottenham made the top 4 in the Champions League? Bro, crazy, man. I mean, what I will say is that obviously I looked at your fixtures and some of them were they were very kind to you. Apart from the PSG game, you had a nice run of fixtures with like Villarreal and Frankfurt and all these kind of Bodo Glimt was in there. But fair play, you kind of got the amount of points to get into the top 4, man. So can't really hurt. And like I said, in the Champions League, man, you can't really rule anyone out because it just depends who you get, who gets knocked out by who. Obviously, in the knockout rounds, you got Real Madrid, Benfica, Inter Milan, Bodo Glimt. You expect Inter Real Madrid to go through, but you don't know. Bodo Glimt could make a shock and knock out Inter, then they're out, and then you have to face Bodo Glimt in a later round where you kind of expecting more of a harder team, like historically. So, yeah, Champions League is always hard to kind of call because you just don't know who's going to beat who before you get to the minute. So, yeah, we'll see, man. But yeah, also with another corner, Madueke to take it again. Hopefully he's better than the first one because he was atrocious. Madueke with the corner again. Ball into the air, a bit better. Headed away, punched away by the keeper. Still in the box. And Leeds just about scramble it away. Or do they know? Trossard's got the follow-up. Back into Nkapie. And good clearance there by Justin for an Arsenal throw. Bit better from Arsenal the last 4 or 5 minutes. But yeah, nothing too mad. No real shots on target yet. But at least there's a bit of a sustained, a bit of pressure in terms of them trying to get corners. Spurs win the Champions League, but become 17th. What clearance by Jokeres at the end. Arsenal versus United, though. Spurs will finish 19th. It's on course. Long throw there by Hincapié. Back to Declan Rice on the left. And it's still another throw. Oh, damn. So I'm already behind. It really depends on how they do in the Champions League. I think it deserves this season on one hand, but if they bring in a new coach, they will get a new manager bounce. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true. So it can work either way, man. What team do you support? Obviously, he supports Liverpool. Slot is going to get sacked. I think a long throw in there, headed away. Massive little tops, not Carlos. Big up, obviously, it's Vidic in the building. This guy's a troll, man. I swear. Madueke on the right. Timber's trying to overlap. Nice play there. Timber with the cross and clearing there. Is it keep it? Nah, that's way out. It's another corner to Arsenal. I was first slot out after the 3-0 Forest defeat. Then we lost 4-1 to PSV. And that's when I crashed out. I'm slot out. Nothing's changed unless he somehow wins the Champions League. Yeah, I get you, man. I get you. It's crazy because normally, obviously, Liverpool fans are kind of linked with backing their managers quite a lot. Like you look at like Rafa and Klopp, obviously, even Brendan Rodgers, who didn't really win anything. He was kind of backed as well. So for Slot to win a Prem, people to turn on him, I am a bit surprised. But at the same time, I think the expectation was mad high. Like everyone thought you were just going to win the Premier League again, and you're not even in the race. You're fighting for top 4. So corner there by Madueke again in the area. Cleared and punched away, still in the area. Cleared there by Leeds. Back to Madueke on the right-hand side. Is that a free kick? Madueke 1v1. Cuts it back. Ball into the area. Decent ball in. Yes, it's a goal. It's Zubimendi again with a header. Great assist there by Madueke, the first in the year. And it's a fantastic header in there by Zubimendi. Very good in the air, this guy. And it is 1-0 to the Gunners. Great ball in by Madueke and a fantastic header there by Zubimendi. Someone so small has got a great leap. And it's a great finish. And I would say the balance of play, the last 5 or 6 minutes, also have had about 3 or 4 corners. And the pressure was coming. And actually a bit of a good delivery there. Comes in by, obviously, Madueke, punched away by the keeper, cleared away by Leeds. And then the ball gets recycled by Declan Rice back to Madueke, who's 1v1. And you're just thinking a bit of quality finally by Madueke. And it's a great ball in there, onside. And it's a fantastic header into the back of the net to make it Leeds 0, Arsenal 1. And Madueke finally gets an assist after, 15 months in the Premier League. He's beaten the 0-0 allegations, man, finally. Jeez. But yeah, it's a great ball in. And it's a very good header by Zubimendi to make it 1-0. And I would say on the balance of play, it was probably deserved the last 5 or 6 minutes because we have been pressuring a little bit more. And it's a great goal. So yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal. We'll take it. It's so hilarious to see Arsenal players get visibly excited when they get a corner. This has to be the darkest version of Haram ball, like in Harry Potter, dark arts, Listen, bro, I'm never against. And even if this was another team, I'd be like, fair play. You've got like a tool here that you're utilizing. That's great. But my kind of issue is that we just have that tool. There's no kind of open play kind of trickery that we also have to go along with it. Then you've got best of both worlds. You can't just rely on scoring from corners, man. Like that is definitely, even though we scored a lot, you can't do that for a whole season and win major honors. You have to have a bit of quality from open play. So, yeah, I agree, man. It's definitely too much emphasis on it for sure. This is my alternative. Obviously, it's Anfield. Yeah, I agree. They were easy. You lot don't have any leg to stand on against Chelsea and how they played on the Marino and part of the bus. This is awful football. Yeah, listen. I grew up on the Wenger, man. I'm not saying I enjoy it, but bro, we've not won a league in so long. Just get me the league title, innit? Just get me the league title. If you don't win the league title, then we are in trouble because we would have suffered through this football and not won anything with it. That's crazy. So, yeah, man, it's mad. I said, Liverpool are ass. What are these names, bro? Bro, I have no idea, man. Obviously, I have no idea. I said Little Tops. What you support? I said Little Tops, not Carlos. Bro, I have no idea. It's Vidic, innit? Vidic, man, doing his thing. But yeah. Arsenal maybe bottle FC. Yeah, well, yeah, until we win something, we are in it, so I can't even argue, fam. For real. I don't want my rivals to win it. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Same with me, obviously. Saka injured in the warm-up. Imagine how shock it was been as he's been overplayed, sorry, for the last 2 years. For sure, man. For sure. We've been needing a backup for him since 2021, 2022. When Pepe obviously left the club, we just never replaced him. In terms of someone to rotate with Saka on the right, and he just had to play every game. So, yeah, man. Yeah, this was always going to be a season. And this is why, again, I feel like he has been below his best. But, bro, I knew this was going to happen when he was rushed back last season. I knew when he did his hamstring and we kind of played him in the season that you're going to see kind of the after effects of him not being the kind of top player he was before, because hamstring is surgery. And kind of his role in the team has definitely changed. He's lost that explosiveness, in my opinion. And his directness as well. And he's more used now in this season as like a touchline winger. And it's like, bro, you need him more closer to the area for him to kind of have an impact on goal. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But yeah, we'll see how he gets on probably next season, man, to be honest with you. I feel like this is going to be a season where he's just not going to have a good season, personally. That's a little tops, LOL. I'm just looking forward to Palmer 8 in it. Hey, I can't remember. There was a reporter that actually did say, like a legit reporter, that says he would be interested in going to Manchester United, going back to Manchester in it, because you don't like living in London, which is crazy. What's it? LOL, mad. How the F did you guess it was me? You red nerd. Bro, you're the only guy that does these kind of things, man. I'm telling you. Man said nice goal. Yeah, it actually was a nice goal, to be fair. Decent bit of delivery by Madueke, actually. I've been critical of him in terms of his end product, but that was actually a decent ball in, to be fair. So credit where credit's due. And so Mendy's actually really good in the air, man. I feel like he's in the top 5 of players that have won the most aerial duels, even as like 5'8" or something. So he has really got a good kind of jump. So yeah, good goal, man. Good goal. Zubby Dubby Do. Man said Zubby Dubby Do, you know. Finally not a corner. I know. Open play goal. Madueke should have done better there, you know. Havertz would have been in if he would have played a straight ball. And obviously now Leeds have to press a little bit more, innit? To be fair, I feel like Arsenal have done well to kind of quiet the crowd down a little bit. Not really give him too much encouragement. Here is Havertz, headed away though by Leeds. And to be fair, Leeds have not really kind of created any kind of problems for us so far, touch wood, as of yet, 32 minutes gone at home. So yeah, I think also just need to kind of keep it up, really. On my days, Zubby, why did you score? Come to Tottenham, bro. We need you. I said football 0, Arsenal 1. This is looking grim. I said football, you know, you're mocking it. That's a free kick to Arsenal, ball on Kai Havertz. I said DCL Hattie pending. I said not a corner. I said for real. Yeah, you man, I'm marking the thing. I think we draw 1-1 versus Newcastle. Don't see either team winning. How will set up too well? Interesting. I mean, obviously they did beat you guys in the League Cup final last season, but at Anfield, you normally do deal with them, to be honest with you. However, like you said, you have lost to like Forest. You drew with Burnley. You drew with Leeds. You drew with Sunderland at Anfield. These are all at Anfield, so maybe it's not the fortress as it once was before. That's a corner to Arsenal. And yeah, also again, I feel like they have applied pressure without actually creating too much from open play still, really, apart from obviously the goal. So it is interesting, man. Looks like Madueke is going to take the corner again. I said I wanted a corner, says Cloud9. I believe in Lord Fark. Show us something, mate. Like I said, remember, Leeds were 2-0 down against Liverpool. And then came back to obviously draw the game 3-3. So even if you're winning at Ellen Road, there's no guarantee you're going to go on and win the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's just that kind of stadium where they get a goal back, they can just come back from behind in it. So we have to just keep it how it is. Ball in by Madueke, not the best. Gyökeres in there. Ooh, headed across. No one could really follow it up and clear the way there by Leeds. And that was a decent opportunity, man. If someone's at the back stick, it's actually a really good header back there by Gyökeres. But there's just no one heading back. No one anticipated it, really. You would have got a tap in there. But yeah. Why is my main hidden? I don't know, bro. I have no idea. My battery almost dead. I gotta go. Big up yourself, fandom. Hopefully you come back when you can. All roads lead to trophyless. And second, you know it's happening. I pray not, Korean. I pray not. The only thing I can do is just hope we win a trophy as soon as possible. Calvert-Lewin with a bad foul. He's in my fantasy as well. He's got yellow. He's got yellow? Nah, he's not giving him one. But yeah, come on, Arsenal. You'll win the Premier League. Says Cloud9. Will you be pissed if Arsenal draw? Hell yeah, bro. We've not won a Premier League game in 3 games, bro. We need to win the game. Do you know what I'm saying? We can't drop any more points for the foreseeable, man. Here is the it's a bit over the top of the ball. How did you not get a yellow card for that? Very lucky, man. If he was on the other side of his leg, that's definitely a yellow card, man. Very forceful. But yeah, man. But yeah, just answer your question, Korean. Yeah, definitely, man. We have to win this game for sure. Like I said, we've not won in our last 3 Premier League games. We've not won in our last 2 home Premier League games as well. This is the first goal we've scored away from home in a while too, since Bournemouth. So yeah, man, we need to make sure we can get. That's poor though, man. By Arsenal, we need to make sure we get 3 points here and move on to the game against Sunderland in the league. Obviously, we've got Chelsea on Tuesday. Frimpong never been injured till he joined us. It's seriously the training methods, overtraining him, running him up and down like a lunatic. Yeah, man. I seen that potentially he's going to be out for what, 4 months? 3-4 months, someone said. He did a grade 3 hamstring tear, which is kind of crazy, man. Especially with obviously Bradley out for the rest of the season as well. So, yeah, man. Not good. Here's Timber back to Zubomendi. He's got the ball back. Declan Rice into Zubomendi. Back to Rice. Nice play. Oh, that's a foul, though. And that's a yellow card. And also actually played some decent stuff there. But yeah, I don't know who's going to play right back for you guys now. I guess obviously Szoboszlai played earlier in the season. I've seen reports that potentially Robertson could play there, maybe. With Kirkens playing left back. So yeah, man, it is a bit of an issue for sure for you guys. Yeah, all these Chelsea fans are coping right now. All Palmer needs to do is come out and squash the rumors, which he isn't. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's kind of crazy how it's turned around, especially if you guys finish above them as well. In the league, and you're back in the Champions League, Manchester guy. And you've got, obviously, I feel like this transfer window was good in terms of you buying the attacking players you've got, because you've actually got some good attackers now, compared to when you had like Hoyland, Garnacho and that, in terms of at like a certain level. So you could just obviously join them and obviously combine well with them as well. Here is Timber. Pays it into Madueke on the right-hand side. Could be a chance for Arsenal. Madueke gets to the byline, cuts it back, and it's out for a corner. So yeah, Madueke's actually looked decent as well. But I think the best way is that he's actually provided a bit of quality at the end of it. So I mean, if you have performances like this and you actually provide goals and assists with it, then again you can rate the performance. But when you do it and don't do anything at the end of it, it's like, do you know what I mean? You're not actually impacted the game as much as you should. So, but yeah, he's going to take another corner. Can Arsenal find another goal? Leeds have really not done anything in this game, by the way. I don't think they've even had a shot yet. I can't remember one anyway. And it's 37 minutes gone. Ball into the area by Madueke. Good border in. Oh, it's in! It's a goal! Is it an own goal? Is it Havertz? I don't know. I think it's another own goal. It's a great bit of delivery in there by Madueke, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh, my days have scored from a direct corner. I don't know what happened there, man. The goalkeeper must have had a mare. I don't know if it's an own goal. It must be an own goal, man, by the keeper. But yeah, absolute howler. And Arsenal are 2-0 up. Another bit of good delivery here by Madueke. Let's have a look at this again. Ball in there by Madueke. And I don't know if is it going in already? I'm not sure, man. I think he's pushed it in, man, to be honest with you. I think the keeper's pushed it in. It's one of those corners that if you don't clear it out, we'll just go into the back of the net. But he's pushed it in, man. It's an own goal by the keeper. He's tried to punch it. It's a howler, really. And it's 2-0 to Arsenal, man. And based on the balance of play, I can't really argue, man. It looked like he was going in anyway. So it's one of those ones where potentially you could give it to Madueke, but I think he's punched it in. So it's going to be an own goal, man. But we'll take it, man. 2-0 to Arsenal. Like I said, I don't think Arsenal have done anything spectacular. I just feel like they've just maintained their kind of possession, maintained the momentum of trying to attack. And that's kind of really been it, really, rather than them playing it spectacular. But yeah, 2-0 to Arsenal before half time. So yeah, that's very concerning as a Chelsea fan. Sorry. if this team's supposed to be your star player and the team is going to be built around. Yeah, I mean, obviously Chelsea have come out and said, obviously Rosinia, and obviously Chelsea have come out and said he's not for sale, he's untouchable. But yeah, man, you need him to kind of come out and say it, really. To be honest with you, Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1. Book yourself for the update. Leeds don't get clapped, says Cloud9. Not normally, man. But again, like I said, the game's definitely not over because, again, I've seen Leeds come back from 2-0 down before against the top team or against a big name team in Liverpool already this season. So, and Liverpool were 2-0 up further along in the game. It was in the second half and Leeds came back. So, yeah, still definitely not over from a long shot. But yeah, man, like how Ronaldo was given less defensive responsibility under Sir Alex to get forward more, 100%. Daniel Farker, come on, I believe in you. Good defending there by Trossard. 40 minutes gone, 2-0 to the Gunners. The weight of football is on your shoulders. This is the time to shine. Show us your managerial ability. Gyökeres or Haaland? Obviously, that's a silly question. Haaland every day of the week. I swear the EPL needs to do something about corners. Every time also get a corner, they just rush the keeper. It's so bad. LOL. Hey, listen, man. It's one of those ones where I feel like for me, there will be a way to stop it, innit? No one just found the kind of cure for it. I feel like a few teams have. Like against Liverpool this season, we didn't score. We didn't even look threatening against any of the corners that we took against them, home or away. So they kind of nullified us a little bit, to be honest with you. But bar them, everyone else we've scored a corner from or looked dangerous to score a corner from. You look at Newcastle, Chelsea, we scored a corner. Man United, we scored like 2 corners in 2 different games. That's a little play there by Zubimendi. So yeah, man, we do score from a lot. Here is Declan Rice, in Capier, back to where Leandro Trossard. It's poor. And Leeds have got the ball back in transition again. First time for them to kind of hurt Arsenal. Here's Aronson. Did well there, Aronson. And he's got back to help and to pass it back to Justin. Man said Sabrina sees fit. Tops Arteta corners. I want to see Gabriel cry. I need it. I will jet his tears straight into my veins like a drug. Korean, you best hope we don't win nothing, man. I'm telling you. Leeds look very shaky. Ain't looking good, bro. Top of the nation league has played 3 less games than second. Damn. I've never noticed how many times he's come out publicly to glaze Wayne Rooney. There's numerous videos of him doing it. Wow, Gabriel. Leeds 0, Arsenal 2. Ball into the area, cleared away. Is that handball? They want handball again. Leeds have still got the ball in the box. First time they've looked really dangerous. Ball into the air by Justin, and it's cleared away by Madueke, man. No one in the box there where they probably should have been. So yeah, I said it's written in the stars, and someone's down here. Trossard. He plays for Man United. He's on about Cole Palmer. Goal. GGS. Massive corner. Dolo OG. Another own goal, you know. Football 0, Arsenal 2 with with the broken roses. That's crazy. Leeds are terrible. You know what? Like I said, Kareem, before this game, they've only lost 1 game, home and away, in the league in 10. In the last 10 games, and that was their last minute winner against I think it was Newcastle. They lost 4-3. So yeah, man. But in this game, they've shown no threat so far. But yeah, still another half a game, another 45 to go. Ball in the area. And yeah, man. He's made a mess of it, to be fair. Yeah. The thing is his own players as well. Why is Darlow playing? What is this Mickey Mouse clubhouse football? I'm gonna crash out. No, it says Cloud9. Do you remember like 3-4 years ago? No one was scoring corners. It was very rare. Yeah, I do remember that actually. I do actually remember that. Madueke, he's given a foul there. And Leeds have got on with it. 1 minute to go to half time, people. Leeds 0, Arsenal 2. Goal from Zubimendi and then Madueke with a cross that the keeper just punched in himself, man, to make it 2-0. And yeah, a nice little play there by Arsenal. Ball by Gabriel trying to find Madueke. on the right-hand side. He's in through on goal, through on the right-hand side. Puts the ball in, trying to find Havertz. And that's cleared away for another corner for Arsenal, which Madueke's going to take again. That's a fantastic ball there by Gabriel, though. And obviously, Madueke's got the pace to kind of get onto the end of it compared to Saka. Tries to feed in Kai Havertz. And I feel like in this game, we've kind of just gone more direct rather than anything. I don't think Havertz has really had an effect on the game either, really. But we are 2-0 up. But yeah, I remember that time when no one was scoring corners, man. I remember always getting the corner thinking, we're not going to score from this. It's just a waste of time. This was under Arteta. And maybe a little bit on the Emery as well. I was like, we never score from corners. But yeah, man, it's definitely changed for sure. Madueke to take another corner, 45 minutes gone. Corner by Madueke again. Decent area. Headed away, though. Back to Madueke on the edge of the box. Gabriel's still there. What's he going to do? Cuts it back to Trossard. Trossard puts it in. Cuts it back. Declan Rice. Back to Madueke. 2 added minutes in before halftime. Back to Trossard. Cuts it back to Declan Rice. He puts a decent ball in. Gabriel heads it back. Oh, still in there. Cleared away. And cleared away just about by Leeds. And David Ray is out of his box. And Trossard. They're just putting it. What Arsenal doing very good is just penning these back in. Not really troubling them, though. Only 2 attempts on target by Arsenal. Obviously, got 2 goals. Leeds have had 1 shot. None on target so far. And yeah, it's been a weird game. We've not really created chances, but we've kind of had a lot of pressure in the game where we're getting corner after corner. Obviously, he's had a back injury there, and he stopped it. And the referee, obviously, is in a dangerous position for Arsenal, to be fair. Let's have a look. Was it a foul? I think he just landed awkwardly on his back. Just a draw, man. I beg. No Palmer. Palmer glazes really hard. He's like Ronaldo to Mbappe. He's like the Ronaldo to Mbappe. To be fair, that was a well-taken corner. It's so hard to punch that. I think he just needed more communication with his defenders because he punched it over his own defenders. It's not like Arsenal players were in. So, yeah, it was a lack of communication, man, to be honest with you. Madueke looking better than Saka, more direct and less passes back. The problem with Madueke is he's just mad inconsistent, bro. Like, this is probably the best he's played in about, I don't know, month and a half, 2 months, in terms of actually being productive in the Prem. And then he'll have like 4 or 5 games where he just doesn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's a bit of a tricky one, man, to be honest with you. But I feel like you just got it. That's poor, though. And that's half time. That's 2-0 to Arsenal at Ellen Road. Goals from Zubimendi and an own goal by the keeper, man. I say the best player so far it has been Madueke. He's getting the ball quite a lot, and he put in a great ball in for Zubimendi to score the first goal from a header. And then it was his corner that the goalkeeper struggled to deal with and pushed it into his own net to make it 2-0 to Arsenal. Probably been deserved in terms of the amount of pressure Arsenal put Leeds under. A lot of corners, a lot of times where they get into dangerous areas, and Leeds have not offered a threat at all. 1 shot in the entire game, none on target, and they're at home. So, yeah, they need to kind of up the levels themselves. But again, game of 2 halves is definitely the kind of verbiage that comes to mind when it comes to these kind of games, because they can come out second half, they get an early goal, the crowd's up. You know what I mean? It's so easy. 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. So definitely not far from over, but it is very good so far, and it puts a little bit of pressure on Aston Villa and Manchester City, who play tomorrow. So yeah, big up Chris. He says, of course, I was writing about my local team, Carlisle United, and they're winning 3-0 at the minute. There you go, man. There you go. Massive corner after corner. I'm dead. This is how it goes, man. This is how it goes, corner after corner. This is the game plan, man. But yeah, so far so good. I think we've been able to dominate kind of the possession and get ourselves in threatening positions. I think obviously we definitely need to do a bit more from open play in terms of being able to create more for kind of our forward players. I don't think Gyökeres or Havertz have been in the game at all. It's just really gone. And this is kind of saying what I say about tactically. Like, there's no kind of coincidence. Madueke's looked our best player because we just play to the wingers rather than through the middle. Do you know what I mean? We were looking for them to do kind of the job. This is why Saka's normally, obviously not this season, but in previous seasons has normally been our best attacker as well, because the ball just normally goes out to him more often than not rather than through the middle. So, yeah, man. But overall, I feel like again, we warrant the 2-0 kind of scoreline at the minute, and we have to try and keep it up. To go, it would be 7 points clear of the league. Having played a game more, we would be on 53 points, with Man City on 46 and Aston Villa on 46. Aston Villa obviously have got Brentford at home tomorrow, which you would expect them to win. But again, I thought that against Everton and they lost 1-0 at home. So, yeah, it's Premier League for you. And obviously Man City have got Tottenham, which I do expect them to win that game, with Tottenham in 14th position at this moment in time. Potentially, they could go as low as 16th. Even 17th. Nottingham Forest got too much bad of a goal difference, but it could go as low as 15th for sure. 16th, sorry, for sure. So yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, 2-0. Obviously, I need to stop the clock. Need to stop the clock, rude boy. But yeah, overall, can't really complain, man. Can't really complain. It's a game. It's a game of two halves. Common, fucky. Yeah. Show us Sir Alex. Show us a Sir Alex masterclass. Like I said, Liverpool were 2-0 up and ended up drawing the game 3-3. So it's definitely not far from over. Do you know what I'm saying? You give them an inch, they will put it on you proper. But yeah, fair play to Arsenal for so far. For kind of nullifying the crowd a little bit in terms of them not giving Leeds any kind of opportunities to kind of get themselves up for any bit of decent attacking play, because they've just been nullified, really, not being able to build up. I think Declan Rice has definitely done very well out of possession, covering certain avenues and channels to make sure there's no kind of transitional threat. Just have a look at the highlights there. Ball comes in. This is in the 10th minute. And Justin gets the follow-up ball. This might be their only shot, you know. Yeah, it is their only shot from outside the box. And yeah, over the top of the bar. But Amadou. And that's their only shot, man, in the game. Crazy. Give them the hairdryer treatment. I'm good evening all the way. I'm praying for that Cinderella story. Obviously, you don't want City or Arsenal to win. I hear it. That was obviously Zubmani's P-roller shot in the 14th minute. He definitely should have done better with that, to be honest with you. All this Arsenal team is better than the 08 team. Talks have died. I'm just satisfied just from that. Bro, that was Walcott's fault, man. He just unprovoked, just mentioned Rooney's team. Like, why? It was just so stupid. Like, even in the context he did it, like, this team's not won any trophies. Why are you bringing up a team that won literally the Prem and the Champions League together? What the hell? It's so dumb. It's such a dumb. Like, I don't understand what he expected him to say as well. Like he was going to be like, oh yeah, this Arsenal team that's not won anything. Boy, that it'd be so tough to beat them, man. Like, what? Come on, man. Yeah, it was silly. It was silly, man. But obviously, what went viral was the confidence Rooney said, like, yeah, we'll batter the minute, like. But why wouldn't you say that? Like, your team that won the Prem and the Champs against a team that's not won anything in an era that arguably has worse players as well. Of course, we beat them. Just having a look at Madueke's corners. He actually got progressively better, the corners. That was the one where he put it into the back sticker. Gyökeres headed it back, where I think Havertz really probably should have maybe got on the end of it, and he would have literally got a tap-in headed goal. And then obviously this is the corner that came in 5 minutes later, and it ended up being a goal. So, yeah. Also, they've been good at everything defensively. They've been solid going forward. They've attacked well as well. Exposed space. Madueke's delivery has been really, really good. The balls into the box for Zubmani's goal, and the goal from a corner was superb. They look very organized, very disciplined, and at the moment they are cruising to victory. That's obviously Paul Robinson, the former goalkeeper of Leeds, watching the game. So yeah, fingers crossed he is right, so we can get out of here with 3 points and move on to the next game, man. No fuss, no muss. The other games 0-0, Brighton and Everton, and Wolves are losing at home to Bournemouth at Molineux. So yeah, they're the other games, man. They are the other games. Big up Snap. It says that, damn, bro, such a wrong FC, bro. Yeah, bro. Listen, it's not pretty to look at, man. I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, this is amazing to watch. However, again, Arsenal are desperate need of a trophy. Like, they've not won one since 2020, 2026, 6 years straight with no trophy. They need to win trophies now. And if this is the way you do it, then so be it, man. So be it. But you have to win it. Obviously, if you don't win anything, it's terrible. By both, you can't even enjoy the football, and it's not winning football. So, but yeah, I agree, man. I'm not saying I'm enjoying these games, especially when I've seen Arsenal teams, even the teams that didn't win anything, play some really nice stuff, man. So yeah. Bill Carina says the only thing I remember from Walcott was that solo run against Liverpool in the UCL, and after his career was played by injury and he kind of fizzled out. Yeah, he had weird, bro. When Van Persie went to Man United, the season that he went, he actually had the best season at Arsenal he had. Like, he was actually really, really good. Because before, it was kind of a little bit of like a, was it pace merchant, someone that could, I feel like he was a very decent finisher, but someone that needed a lot of pace, didn't really dribble as much. But that season, I don't know what happened to him. He kind of took the responsibility. I think he was captain for some of the games as well. Like, his dribbling just improved. The goal he scored against Newcastle when we beat him 7-3, where he dribbled past two players, got fouled, jumped back up, and then chipped the goalkeeper. Like, he was doing that on a regular basis because of his dribbling, and it was really, really good. And obviously he scored, I think he scored 21 goals. I think it was like 15 league goals, 21 in all comps. Something like that. I think got like 13 assists as well. This is when everyone's saying, tell him to sign the contract. He signed it, and then the next season, he was, like you said, he was injured, and then he came back against Spurs, and then he tore his ACL, and then after that, he was just never the same player, man. He was just scared of contact, man. He just wouldn't dribble. He just kick and rush or just want to be played into space. Like, he just wouldn't dribble and take people on. He was scared of contact, man. But yeah, man, he's one of those ones. He got over 100 goals for Arsenal, but he definitely should have been better than what he was in terms of how he was built up to be like the next kind of superstar, especially getting picked for the World Cup at 16. And obviously, he didn't play. But yeah, he just never fulfilled his potential, in my opinion. But I think in this day and age, he'd probably be really, like, one of the best players, man. Do you know what I mean? In terms of how the technical ability from his era has definitely decreased since then to now. It is more about pace and power, isn't it? So yeah, man. But it's one of those ones, man. Big up Snappy says, I was facing Arsenal, I would just give a penalty rather than the corner to Arsenal, because that at least there's a better chance of Gyökeres missing the pen than Arsenal scoring the corner. Big up Snap. Can't blame if you have contentious 4-time second in the Premier League. You got to do what you got to do. This is what I'm saying. Big up Snap, man. This is what I'm saying, my bro. Like, again, we've finished second in the last 3 times, not got to a final either, semi-finals of 2 competitions too. Well, yeah, man. I feel like you just got to do what you need to do, man. But hopefully it kind of works, because then you kind of stuck if it doesn't. But yeah, it's not great though, man. It's not great. And I feel like, well, obviously with Arteta, he's kind of a pragmatic manager anyway, by naturally. So I think this is probably what you're going to get from him in terms of the attack, innit? Bill Korean says, your club has been disrespected by so many players, I swear. Yeah, your club might have been the most Judas in world football. Kashi Cole, Sanya, Clichy, Nasri, Van Persie, Fabregas, Adebayor, too many to count. I'm very impressed that you remembered a lot of those players, to be fair. Fair play to you. Even the Sanya one in 2014. Obviously, Alexis Sanchez, again, was another one that went to Man United. Well, yeah, man, I feel like, for me, though, because at the time, I was a bit like, I blamed a lot of it on the players, but obviously, we've seen with the owners as well what Van Persie said. He was like, I'm willing to stay at Arsenal if we've got ambitions to obviously win the league. He said he'll stay in it. But they were like, they literally said to him, like, the Cronkies are like, yeah, our ambition is really just to get top 4. That's why he wanted to go to Man United, because he wanted to win the Premier League. So yeah, man, and obviously read that letter, which at the time people didn't believe, but yeah, you're seeing how, because I think Van Persie said they actually didn't offer him a contract, so they didn't actually offer him a contract, because again, when he said he wanted reassurance about what we wanted to do, going forward, they kind of were like, well, we're not going to give you that, so we're not going to offer you the contract because we know you're not going to kind of stay, kind of thing. So yeah, crazy, man, crazy. So yeah, I more blame the club rather than the players. Obviously, the Adebayor story, he got forced out. Obviously, a rumor came out that he wanted to leave, but obviously, it was obviously newspaper talk and stuff like that. And then the club made a decision to profit off him and get rid of him, innit? So he was training in the reserves, and they said, yeah, if you don't go to Man City, because he didn't want to leave, innit? He wanted to stay at Arsenal. It's like, if you don't go to Man City, then you're just going to be playing in the reserves for the rest of your contract, innit? So yeah, he had to cut. So yeah, man. So there's a few. Obviously, Ashley Cole was our fault as well. Again, we went back on a contract. We agreed with him and said, yeah, we're not going to pay you that. That's just a no-no in any kind of form of business. If you agree on something, you just don't go back on it, bro. Like, that's ridiculous, man. Like that is ridiculous. So yeah, that's our fault as well. That's Arsenal's fault as well. So a lot of these guys, it was our fault. Fabregas was always going to leave to go Barca at some stage, and then he wanted to come back, but we had Özil and didn't want to sign him. I don't know why you can't just have both of them. It's stupid. Because we had him and Cazorla anyway, so you could have had all three of them. Got rid of like a Rosicky or a Diaby at the time that we still had the books. We still have Wilshere as well. Could have got rid of him. And went from there. And then, yeah, we let him go to Chelsea because we had first refusal. So a lot of these, man, I don't really blame, to be honest with you. Where it was either a lack of ambition or the club going back on their word or the club not going in for them again. So, yeah, I can't really blame some of these players. At the time, I'm like, oh, my God. With Alexis, I was like, fair play for going in it. Because, again, similar thing, lack of ambition. He went to win the league. We were signing players like Lucas Perez and Rob Holding. That was the season I think he left, or the season before he left. I was like, bro, where are the top tier attackers to go with him in it? And then the season that we obviously left, we got Aubameyang. So it's like, brother, you should have signed Alexis with Aubameyang, and we could have got both of them in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, crazy. Oh yeah, you lot cashed in at the right time, in my opinion. You were so injury ridden. Yeah, man, that's the only thing I see at the time, Korean. Like my kind of issue with Van Persie was because at the time I still like kind of agreed with him in terms of he wanted to go to a team that was going to win something. But I was like, bro, you literally gave us like one fit season. I think throughout the last 3 or 4 seasons before that, he was just injured all the time. Like sometimes he used to get injured for Holland, sometimes he was injured obviously for Arsenal, and he was missing like 3-4 months at a time, man. That's why his goal record wasn't really that great in terms of like he'd get like 12 goals, 13 goals. In one season, he got 20 in like the 2010 season. That's the most he actually played up until obviously the last season. And then that final season was the most he actually played. I think he played like 40 plus games and got like 37 goals in all comps, 30 in the league. So yeah, and that's kind of the thing was like you've literally given us one season where you're fit, and then you want to cut. Do you know what I mean? And then like you said, he gave you one fit season after when he won you the league, and then after that he was just injured all the time. So yeah, man, crazy. But I feel like again that might have played a part in terms of us playing him because we got him at 21 and probably played him a little bit more than he probably should have been playing at that time. So yeah, man, it's crazy. Now he's not welcome at either United or Arsenal's. While RVP is welcome at United. Oh, and about Alexis. You're about Alexis being injury ridden. Yeah, it was, man. To be fair, our Arsenal, he wasn't really injured that often, to be honest with you. Only one season where he tore his hamstring in 2015-16. But that was also Wenger's fault again because he overplayed him, innit? Well, yeah, man. But Van Persie was so injury prone, and he had like 2 good seasons. Then moved. Imagine being patient with a player, nurturing him, giving him the time just to stab you in the back and move to United. Yeah, that was kind of the feelings that we kind of had at the time. I kind of understand why Arsenal fans are so petty. They've been done rough, for sure, man, for sure. And you know what? I feel like again, it's more the club than the actual players. Again, obviously the players play their role because obviously they decide where they're going to go. But I feel like the club didn't handle or treat the players how they should have been treated for them to kind of go on and want to stay and win the big trophies. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of relied on, because at the time, that's when we used to go and kind of sign players who weren't really well known, like your Van Persies, your Adebayors. These guys were kind of on the cusp of being like superstars. Nasri, like they're at kind of those kind of middle ground player like teams like Marseille or PSV or Monaco, like those kind of tier below, kind of like your Barcelona's, Real Madrid. We didn't really used to sign from them, and then we kind of turned them into kind of top level players where you're like, oh, these guys are really, really good. So I think the club kind of hopes they'd be loyal out of that, but it was never going to happen, man. You had to obviously still try and compete and win trophies, and that was during the period of time where we had a kind of that 9-year trophy drought, man, where we didn't win anything. So it was all about getting top 4, getting to the Champions League. So yeah, crazy, crazy, man. I think about a fan like Ty. He was glazing Alexis so much, referring to him by his first name, just for him to move to United. Yeah, man. This is why you can't get too carried away or too kind of invested in individual players unless they win plethora of like league titles. Like obviously we've obviously got our invincible team. You've got obviously all United players through like Sir Alex Ferguson's reign, where they've won your multiple kind of league titles and won the Champions League or whatever. That's when you're like, you know what, you've actually cemented yourself a legacy at the club anyway. But when you kind of have players that are really good for the team, maybe win a few FA Cups, but don't really like not a legend. Do you know what I mean? They've not done legendary stuff. It's kind of like you can't really put them on any kind of pedestal, man, like that. Because again, like you said, they might just go to a rival, innit? And that's it. So, yeah, but second half has started. My prediction was 2-1 Arsenal. It's 2-0 at this moment in time. But there is another second half to go where Arsenal needs to be concentrated. Going to be interesting to see how long Kai Havertz lasts. He has just come back from injury. He's Goodmanson. Pass by the Wakey. And that's cleared away. Is that a corner? And that is a corner. And this is what I'm saying, man. 25 seconds in, they've got a corner already. And yeah, good defending there by Gabriel. Getting ahead of Calvert-Lewin there. And this is a massive opportunity for Leeds to kind of get a goal back. Corner comes in by Leeds, cleared away by Arsenal. But Leeds have still got the follow-up ball. Is Stack. Could be a chance. By Longstaff, cleared away by Declan Rice. But this is a good opportunity for Arsenal, to be fair, on transition, because Leeds are going to have to go for it now and take players forward. If Arsenal can get control of the ball in transition, they definitely can score another goal. But yeah, I feel like Arsenal just need to kind of carry on and try and get another goal, man. I think that kind of notion of resting on your laurels is just, I think it's cost us too many times in the last 2 or 3 seasons. I think we kind of just need to see a team, if you can score more goals, to score as many as you can to win the game, man. Nice little flip there by Gyökeres into Trossard. Back to Gyökeres, lost the ball though. And Leeds have got the ball back, trying to play it down the channel, but it's a ball pass. Nkapie picks the ball back up, and Arsenal can recycle the ball. There's so much disrespect. There's too much disrespect in a single fan base can handle, in my opinion, for sure. If only Leeds had a player like Dogu right now, this could be a chance there for Arsenal, though. One sec. Here's Timber in midfield. Back to Declan Rice, back to Timber. People forget that he was signed from a relegation side. How quickly your life can change as a footballer. Yeah, I did see the images of him kind of training as a kind of left winger, and some of the shots he was having from outside the box was crazy. But yeah, obviously he's out now for 10 weeks it's going to be. So that's a massive blow. Obviously, I know you got Cunha to come in, but he was in really good form, man. And yeah, I think he was proven to be an added attacker that you didn't think you had in the squad that you now have in terms of on that left wing, man. So yeah, bit of a blow for you guys for sure. But yeah, a little bit of frustration there by the Leeds crowd. They're trying to get back into the game. But it is only 2-0. Still a chance, still another 45. Like I said, if Leeds can obviously break the deadlock for themselves, it will make Arsenal a bit more worried, I think. Leeds have got the ball. Just playing out from the back now. And good, decent pressing there. Leeds just about clear it. And there definitely is another goal for Arsenal in this game for sure. Because Leeds are gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go further forward, man. Nice play there by Leeds. 1v1 with Nkapie. It's another corner. Far better, and they've definitely had kind of the head dry treatment, like Korean said at half time. More intensity, more purpose, trying to go for a goal as quickly as possible, trying to get in behind Arsenal's defense more often than they were in the first half at all. And they've got 2 corners already in the first 3 minutes. So Arsenal need to defend this right. Corner by Leeds coming in. Corner comes in. Oh, it should have been a goal, really, you know. Kind of a free header by Stack. Leaped up well ahead of Declan Rice. And, bro, should have. There could be a chance there for Arsenal. And Kai Havertz with the poor ball in the end, trying to find Gyökeres. Cleared away. But I feel like this kind of fast pace would probably suit Arsenal, to be honest with you. That's their first shot on target, though. That's gone out for a Leeds throw. If Leeds can get a goal, I can see the nerves setting in for Arsenal. All that matters is who scores the next goal. Facts, bro. Who scores the next goal is pivotal, crucial. If Arsenal score another one, it's game over. That's it. But if Leeds score it, then it's game on for sure. But yeah, Arsenal trying to press with Leeds trying to play it from the back. Obviously, the onus is on them to try and create some chances now. Madueke trying to press, ball over, going direct, header on. They want a free kick. Cavalier saying no, not coming. And Zubimendi's got the ball now. Yeah, gonna be interesting to see if what subs we actually make. Obviously, Saka is injured, so we can't bring him on. He's obviously came off in the warm up in the first half. Ball down the channel trying to find in Gyökeres. This could be a chance here. Here's a bit to Gyökeres. Oh my days, took too long to shoot, man. Flipping now, you're in. You're literally in for on goal. Takes too long to shoot. Great ball in, great run as well. Onside too. Bang, 1-2. Bro, too long, man. Flipping. Now, great ball in by Trossard as well. The thing is, I don't think he even needs a touch, man. Just shoot. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that much time, man. Jeez. Too slow. It's poor. That was a really good chance to kill the game off. Well, yeah, man. Here's Madueke again with the corner. Corner comes in. Decent corner in. Oh, should have been a goal, you know. Timber headed over the top of the bar. Should have been 3-0 there, man. It's a fantastic ball in again by Madueke. And that should have been a goal, man. Heads it too hard. And also should have scored there, man. Either for the Gyökeres chance or through that goal, man, to be honest with you. Should have just sort of flicked it on. Just needs to glance it. A bit like Martinelli did against Portsmouth. Just needs to glance it. And that's a goal, man. But yeah, another good delivery in my Madueke, to be honest. But yeah. I still remember how gassed you were when Gyökeres signed doing the celebration. Yeah, man. It has not worked out at all, bro. At all. Dear me. Dear me, man. What, so go. I said it then. There are question marks, and you just said I just want someone who will score. Just put the ball in the back of the net. The most lethal goal scorer in Europe. Listen, at the time he was, man. He was. I thought he would transition more in the Prem than it has. Madueke poor there, really. And it's just not, man. He just has not adapted quick enough at all, to be honest with you. Maybe, obviously, if Havertz was starting a bit more games, you could have protected him a little bit more in terms of he wouldn't have had to start so many coming on off the bench. Do you know what I mean? It's still kind of that adaptation period where he's more doing it in training. But yeah, man, I think people just need to say to him, look, like when you're through or when you're just literally shoot as soon as you can, man. You're not going to get 2-3 touches to kind of steady yourself before shooting in the Prem, bro, because the defenders won't allow that. You get me? Timber, back to Madueke. That was a foul, but he's not going to give it. And he's giving a foul there to Leeds. Poor, really. That was poor there by the linesman, man. But yeah, a bit more of an edge now, the game. Bro is worse than Højlund. That's impressive. Hey. Yeah, I don't even know, man. It's a toss-up between the two. I mean, Højlund was terrible, man. Højlund was terrible, but yeah, man. So far, he's definitely been up there in terms of his actual own kind of performances, man, in the league anyway. I think in the Champions League, I think it just suits him more. And I think there'll be a bit more space for him to operate. But in the Prem, man, nah. Just is the because that would have killed the game as well, man. 3-0 would have been done. But yeah, Lisa got the ball. 54. And also just keeping their shape at this moment in time. Leeds have got the ball again. Leeds have still got the ball. I'm going to be interested to see what substitutions Arteta makes. You assume he's going to probably bring Odegaard on at some stage. Ball in the area by Leeds. And headed on by Nkapie, but poor header, really. Ball into the area again. And David Raya just clears it. Looking for a transition, but no one's showing for the ball, and he's just kept hold of it. No, and loses the ball. Oh dear. Timber, good defending, cleared away there by Saliba. Um, Havertz does well to win the ball back. Game goes on. Bit of a scrappy game so far. I think this will probably suit Leeds a little bit more, where it's a bit more about challenges and duels and winning 50-50s and all that stuff. Leeds have still got the ball. But yeah, I think Havertz is definitely getting a bit tired for sure. So he'll probably be taken off in a bit. I'd bring Eze on really. I think this game definitely suits him. With space in behind. No. Madueke. And that's the free kick. He's actually had a good game. A bit of Korean, it says, it's just the amount of money in the Premier League. Yeah, these Leeds players probably could play for a top Italian side. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I did a short that in January, the Premier League teams have spent a combination of 349 million euros, where La Liga spent 13 in the whole league, man, million euros from all 20 teams. So yeah, it's just a lack of money, man, to be honest with you. And obviously the Prem will definitely spend more up until I think Monday's the deadline. Probably spend more money from then as well. So yeah. But yeah, man, Leeds 63% possession. Ball by Zubamendi trying to go down the channel there. Nice little header back by Gyökeres into Madueke. Havertz is going forward to Timber. Gyökeres back to Zubamendi. Madueke. Nice play there into Zubamendi. Nice little turn into Yok. Oh, cleared it away. Oh, I should have shot. I don't know why he tried to pass it there. And a good chance here for Leeds in transition. Declan Rice trying to get into position. And Trossard does get in position quite quickly, actually. Havertz getting back as well. And Leeds are trying to create themselves. So much money involved, correct. You know the moment when the amount of money in the Prem registered for me. He wants a free kick there, and he's going to get it. Late yellow card for Timber. I think that was a bit harsh, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at this again. Yeah, nice. It is yellow card, to be fair. You can't do that. When Van der Vaart signed from Real Madrid to Tottenham, that was a signing from left field. He was way too good for that. That side. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, that's actually a good remembering, actually, to be fair. Because that's when he was he was at Real Madrid. He was a massive part of the Holland team as well. You had Van Persie, Van der Vaart. I think Van der Berg was there as well. Like, yeah, man, there was a lot, man. So, yeah. I think for me, there was a period where sides like West Ham were getting like good like European kind of top names. I was like, bro, like when they got Payet, and it's like he was one of the best like kind of tens in Europe, and he went to West Ham, who were like mid-table at best. They weren't even like a top team then. That's when I was like, like there is kind of a bit of a balance shift. Looks like Odegaard and Martinelli are coming on, so Havertz and Trossard look like they're going to be coming off. So yeah, we'll see. I think Odegaard definitely needs a better game than before. I think Havertz is done okay, nothing spectacular. I think kind of more similar to kind of performances in midfield that we've used to seeing him do, where he's not really involved in build-up. And Madueke's off. Okay, interesting. I think defensively he's a bit worried. Arteta, especially with Timber on the yellow card, so he's taking him off. Looks like Martinelli's going to be on the right. And obviously Havertz done 60 minutes. with Odegaard coming on. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. Can we please demote Spurs out of the so-called top six? It has to be the biggest scam. Bro, I don't even know how they even got in there. I feel like because they had a decent kind of spell on the potch, I feel like they just creeped in there because they were getting into Champions League semi-regularly. Do you know what I mean? 3 and 4 years in a row, something like that. They weren't really challenging for the title. But they were in like the top 2 or 3 for a few years. And obviously they had Kane and Son. So I feel like that kind of put them in that atmosphere. But to be fair, they were kind of known as a top 6 even before then with Harry Redknapp getting them in the Champions League and whatnot. So, but yeah, at this moment in time, man, bloody hell, they're 14th. At least Man United have made a massively improved. Back in the top 5 and 6. Then, man, they're nowhere near it at this moment in time. So, yeah, it's worrying, fam. It's worrying. It's very, very worrying. But yeah, still 2-0 to Arsenal. Martinelli on and Odegaard on. Martinelli's on the right-hand side. And Odegaard's in the 10, replacing Havertz, who obviously has come out from injury. Did 45 minutes in the week, just done 60 minutes there. So, yeah, we will see. And but yeah, still all to play for, half an hour to go. Game's definitely not done. 2-0, but Leeds have probably been the better team in this half. Only real chances for us from Timber from a corner, he should have scored, and Gyökeres, who was played in, who should have scored, but was just too slow to shoot. So yeah, but Leeds have definitely been more on the ascendancy with the possession. Obviously, also just keeping their shape, dropping back. And I think these are the kind of times where you kind of do need transitional players. Don't think Odegaard is really one, to be honest with you. But Gyökeres and Martinelli definitely should be. So we'll have to see if anyone can actually release the ball quick enough in these kind of areas while Leeds are kind of pushing up, trying to get a first goal, get in play, and pass back there. Is Justin. And but yeah, Madueke had actually a good game, man. Probably his best Premier League game, to be honest. Heavy touch. And Leeds just playing the ball around a bit. Nice little flick there. This could be a chance there for Leeds. Calvert-Lewin, Justin, battling with Trossard. Justin still got the ball. Justin in the box. Cleared away by Declan Rice. And it's a little bit panicky there by Arsenal. Still half an hour to go, so there's a lot of time left in the game. If Leeds do get a goal, it could be panic stations. Ball in there by Leeds. Headed away by Gabriel. Still in the box though for Arsenal for Leeds. This is another chance. Here's Justin. Just about cleared away by Arsenal. A little bit panic stations, man. And Leeds just can't keep the ball in, man. Why are they even in the conversation? I'd rather have someone like Aston Villa representing their club in the top 6 discussions. Bro, it could be a discussion, man, because again, Aston Villa, I think they've got more league titles than them. Obviously, they won the Champions League as well, or European Cup as well. So yeah, in terms of pedigree-wise, definitely. I think obviously with Aston Villa, because they've been relegated a few times the last probably 10 years, they've not really been a mainstay. But honestly, if they continue to be in the top 3 or 4, 5, 6, and on Tottenham are where they are, it could be a thing where they are replaced, man. I don't know how they would do it, like brand-wise, but yeah, it could be a thing, man. Remember when Spurs were invited to the top Super League with a laughing emoji? Could you imagine if United got Baleba, Anderson with Palmer? That would be crazy. That would be a mad summer window. How much money would that cost, though, bro? Baleba 100, Anderson another 180, Baleba, Palmer. He's gonna be more than 100. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're talking about 300, 350 mil, something like that, man. Maybe even 400. I don't know. So yeah. But yeah, long throw for Amadou. Trying to take it. 64 minutes gone. Leeds 0, Arsenal 2. And yeah, I hope Arsenal need to kind of still show more of an attacking threat, man. Because again, cleared away there by Martinelli. You don't want to go so deep so early on in the game, man. It's only 64 minutes. Why would we go so deep? Clearing away though by Dallo. Nice little flick on. Is Aronson. Ball in there by Leeds. Headed away by Nkape. Heavy touch by Martinelli. Got to just clear. Oh, he had to just clear it there, man. Had to just clear it. Just clear it for a throw. But it's a corner to Leeds. There's going to be another opportunity for them to score a goal here. And that'll be a cheap corner to give away, man. I can't say they're not warranting a goal, to be honest with you. They are putting us under a lot of pressure. Corner comes in. Headed away by Declan Rice. Good header. Good defending. And Leeds have got the ball again. Cleared away there by the keeper. All right, it's gone out for an Arsenal throw. James and João Pedro bench. No Esteval, Garnacho. No Esteval, Garnacho and Gittins wingers. Barry Shield start centre back. Obviously, they've got the League Cup semi-final on Tuesday in mind, where they know they need to play their best team to go obviously get through to the final. So we'll have to wait and see if it costs them, though. If they've got a good enough team to kind of beat West Ham at home, who knows? Chelsea are effed. He's just too slow to shoot. Tell him to change his number. Wearing the 14 is a disgrace. Yeah, man. I always feel like was could be chance here. Timber trying to play Martinelli. He looks offside to me. Not giving so far. Martinelli. Obviously, he's playing on the right. Martinelli does well there. That's a foul. That's a foul. From a man who wore the 14 and glided on the pitch from sheer pace to a workhorse. Must have workhorse, man. Palmer doing the ease out. Baleba has been awful this season. I could see him going for 50 mil. Nah, you know what? With Brighton are very hard negotiators, man. I think they'll still, I don't think they'll get the 100, but I think they'll probably still get like at least 70, 75, you know. Anderson, 60, 65. Nah, Gibbs White went for what, 60, 65 last year. Well, he was going to go to Spurs. Obviously, they hijacked the deal. Again, I think Forest will probably want a bit more, to be honest. But we'll see. It depends how good your negotiation skills are, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard to take it. Odegaard with a low one. Ugh, decent idea, but good defending there by Leeds in the end. It's going to go out for a throw-in. It's definitely doable. Listen, I think you would have to have aggressive negotiators, though, man, for sure. Because I feel like all of them would have their own little saga. I don't think you could just bid one time and they just come because they're probably, well, they're all of their, maybe not Baleba, but Anderson's definitely Forest's best player, in my opinion. And obviously Palmer for Chelsea. So, yeah, man. I don't know. But we'll see what you do. Obviously, you're definitely going to get a few midfielders. Probably Bruno's probably going to go. And Casemiro has definitely already announced he's leaving as well. So, already. So, yeah. Odegaard not pressing there. Wins the ball back well, though. With massive wages off the books with Bruno and Casemiro. Gyökeres is as good as workhorse with more hair flicks. Yeah, I can't even argue. Odegaard trying to play in Martinelli through on the right-hand side. And he's got past him on the right. Oh, you got to go to the byline there. He's caught back on his left foot. Ball into the area. Good ball in. Gyökeres! It's a goal! And it's 3-0. Shamelessly, we'll take it. We'll take it. Gyökeres with the finish. Great ball in by Martinelli with his left foot. And Gyökeres actually scores the goal. First open play Prem goal in I don't know how long, man. And it's 3-0. And that should be game over, man. That should be game over. 3 points. Obviously, keeper tried to get a hand to it. But it's actually decent movement from him, to be honest. I will give him credit there. Even though I don't think he's had a particularly great game. But yeah, let's have a look at this again. Martinelli getting played in there by Odegaard. And Martinelli gets past his defender very, very well. I think he goes to the byline. He cuts onto his left foot. Good ball in. Good movement there by Gyökeres. And it's actually good finish, to be fair to him. I'm more impressed with the movement, to be fair. He beats his man. Shows a bit of strength. And they're the type of goals you got to be scoring, man. Do you know what I mean? The movement into the box, in the right area as well. And, yeah, into the back of the net by Gyökeres, man. It kind of comes off his shin, but you take it either way. And it's 3-0, game over. And Gyökeres with the goal. That's his 11th goal of the season. 6 in the Premier League, man. And, yeah, 3-0. And this has kind of been an easy game there for Arsenal. But we will take it. We will take it. But I said, it's over. It's over, man. GG. I said, Dallo retire. Manny's even doing his celebration. You can't let Gyökeres score. I said, football lost today. Football lost today. What a bleak day. I'm gutted. You know what? Even though we're winning the game 3-0, it doesn't feel like a 3-0 game. I feel like we've just been efficient. Do you know what I'm saying? But fair play to the team. They were under a little bit of pressure the last 15 minutes, but they didn't waver, fold. And fair play to Arteta for bringing on Martinelli on the right. That wasn't a thing I would obviously suggested to do, but he's actually had a decent performance so far on there, and yeah, provided the assist for the goal. And that's a free kick to Arsenal. And Leeds, after Gyökeres scored 2 against Leeds in the first game, he scored 1 against them away as well. So, yeah, 3-0 to Arsenal. And this might be Leeds' heaviest defeat at home so far this season. I can't remember them losing more by 1 goal. Let me have a look, actually. I'll have a quick gander. Nice little chest there by Gyökeres into Trossard. Is he going to have a shot? Trossard cuts onto his left foot. Trossard in the area. Timber. Oh. Obviously, Timber has to be careful. He's on a yellow card. I'll probably bring him off, just in case, and bring Ben White on. That would be my thing. He's telling everyone to get back, get back, get back. Calvert-Lewin's there. Nice little run there by Leeds into the area. And great defending there, but I think Gyökeres in the end still goes into the area, and it's a poor cross. And David Raya collects, and he's there for the counter attack. Here is Declan Rice. He's got Trossard there. Trossard on the left. Ball into the area. Trying to get a corner, I think. He's got a Leeds throw though. But yeah, I'll probably take Timber off, man. On a yellow. There's no real need to kind of exert more energy than needed, to be honest with you. Here is Trossard with the shot. And he's trying to go for it. But yeah, he kind of knows. He just pull out luckily at the end. But yeah, another ref, man. If the keeper would have been rolling around, it could have been a bit of problems for him, to be honest with you. But yeah, cleared away. Back to Dallo. But yeah, Leeds 0, Arsenal 3. Arsenal looking to go back to 7 points clear at the top of the table. Hopefully for me now, try and keep a clean sheet if you can. But it's looking like it's going to be 3 points. Look at that, 53 points ahead of Manchester City with 46, who play Tottenham away from home tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I'm expecting them to win, but you never know. Header by Timber, cleared away by Leeds. Back by Timber into the path of Martinelli, who's played okay since he's come on the right. Trossard, Timber into Saka. Ball in the area, good early ball in. Just couldn't find Gyökeres or Trossard. Just needed a bit more quality, man. That's where Ben White kind of definitely is better there. Is Calvert-Lewin with Saliba. But yeah, man. But yeah, Calafiori looks like he's going to be coming on. Going to be interesting to see who for. I'm assuming Nkapie. But yeah. Maybe he's going to play Ben White in the week, so he's probably thinking, let me rest him. Woo! Declan Rice with a clear up out of nowhere. Header on. And that's a free kick to Arsenal. Bit harsh, to be honest, but we'll take it. We will take it. It looks like Jesus is coming on for Gyökeres as well. So he's got his goal. Jesus is going to get a run out. And yeah, this is kind of the good thing when you've got a bit of strength and depth. You got a bit of strength and depth. You can take off players, rest them for all the games or whatnot, especially when you're winning the game. But yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a weird game. It doesn't really feel like a 3-0, but Arsenal are winning 3-0. That was a terrible ball by Odegaard. Just fizzed it in at Nkapie. Luckily, Arsenal got the throw. But yeah, that was an awful ball. It looks like it's going to be coming off Nkapie. Yep. Nkapie is off for Calafiori. He's going to get 15 minutes. Good usage of the squad there, to be fair, by Arteta, giving Calafiori some minutes after being injured. And yeah, Gyökeres gets his goal. After obviously he should have done better with the first opportunity. But to be fair, like I said, it's one of those ones where I do feel like with strikers, they've got to be able to get on more than one chance. It can't be one chance, one goal. Do you know what I mean? You have to create more chances for them as well. And yeah, good movement from him. and did well to get on the end of it, and enough power to beat the goalkeeper, man. So I just seen Ty in the background, loving it. But yeah, it was a good ball in there. Good ball in there, man. But yeah. Here's Odegaard. And here's David Raya. Here's Saliba. Nice by Odegaard. Nice play there. Good play there by Odegaard. That's what I want to see more of. Progressive is Declan Rice running into Declan Rice. Shoot! Oh my days! Hey Zeus, big chance missed, man. But that's from Odegaard's forward passing, man. That's what you need to be doing. Obviously, there's a bit more space because we're winning, but hey Zeus, man, just be decisive in his finishing. Bro, if you're gonna shoot, just blast it. Especially from there. What was that? Was that pass? Cross? Should be 4-0, man. But that's what you get with Jesus, man. He's always gonna miss easy chances, innit? Him and Havertz, man. But yeah, here's Odegaard again. Nice little forward pass again. Nice flick on. Lost the ball though. 77 minutes gone. 3-0 to Arsenal. Header, nice. And also get the ball back again. Is Gabriel into Calafiori. Calafiori there. Declan Rice is there as well. Nice little reverse pass into Odegaard. You got to just pass it forward. Had to just pass it forward to Jesus. This is the issue I have with him, man. Get me? Just be more direct, then you'll be fine. Do you know what I'm saying? When you get the ball and you're driving forward, just pass it forward. Don't cut back, turn back. Get me? Just hold. Just Trossard 2v1 though. Calafiori needs to help him a little bit. Passes it back to Rice. Bit of a heavy touch into Zubomendi. I think there's a chance for us to get at least another goal here, man. I think we need to seize it just for a bit of a confidence. Ball in the area. Jesus! God, I should have scored that, bro. Great ball in by Timber. And Jesus should have scored, to be honest. 2 chances he's had in the last 2 minutes, man. And he ain't scored either of them. This is the problem with him. Good movement as well. Goes in between two thingies. Obviously, we're 3-0 up, so... But this is kind of the issue with him, man. He just misses bare chances. You got to score that, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He misses hella chances, man. But yeah, absolutely chucking it down at Ellen Road. 3-0 up Arsenal. Corner by the Odegaard now to take it. Odegaard with a deep one. Headed on. And it's going to go for another corner to Arsenal. And this is kind of what we probably should have done to Nottingham Forest, man. I can't lie. Just in terms of... But again, we got the first goal and then you kind of work from there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And even that, I think the first goal counts as from like a corner, even though it wasn't directly from the corner. It was still in the same phase. So we kind of scored from 2 corners, really. And then scored from open play. Absolutely shucking it down. 10 minutes to go. I feel like if there was a kind of a mutual agreement to end the game now, I think Leeds and Arsenal probably be like, yeah, just because it's chucking it down. 10 more extra minutes. No more injuries, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Declan Rice to take it. Can also get another goal. Ball into the area. Good ball in. And that should have been another goal as well. Calafiori, the header over the top of the bar. And fantastic delivery again. Just it's too much power on it, to be fair, but absolutely chucking it down, man. Eze going to get 10 minutes. Trossard off. Eze going to be coming on the left for the last 10. Look at the weather, man. But yeah, coming on the left. This is the first time he's come on the left since the Aston Villa game. Only getting 10 minutes. Not great, man. Not great. Not great. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think obviously getting the 3 points is key. Odegaard back to David Raya. Calafiori. Nice flick on Zubermendi trying to find Declan Rice. And you can't believe it. Declan Rice. Lee's got no options there. That's a foul. That's a foul. But yeah, 8 minutes to go, people. 8 minutes to go. 3-0. David Raya going to take it. 82 minutes gone, people. Down the channel is Eze. Pass it on. Good play there by Eze into Saliba. 7 minutes to go. Can also get another goal. Tries to play him down the channel. Just too close to the Leeds player there, Saliba. But good idea, though. Zubermendi doing well. Nice little flick on. See, now I'd get Zubermendi off and get... I'd actually play Norgard. Just bring him on. Do you know what I mean? Give him some minutes, give him a bit of a run out. So Zubermendi will have to play the last 7 minutes. Especially when you got Chelsea on Tuesday. Do you know what I'm saying? Good corner, good ball in, headed away there by Gabriel. As they just couldn't retrieve it. And also, we're looking to try and keep the clean sheet, man. Well, it's a lot of space there for Leeds. Good defending there by Calafiori. As they try to pass it to Odegaard, but it's a poor pass. Could be another chance here. Nice pass there by Buonanotte. Could be a chance for Leeds. Block. It slipped there. And Gabriel clears it. And yeah, man. Another sub. Another. Calvert-Lewin off. No goal for him. Been very, very quiet. I think Gabriel and Saliba have dealt with him very, very well. Leeds have not done anything, man. Good defending there by Arsenal in general, to be fair. Nice blocks when needed to be. And yeah, just that header from that corner by Stack. That's literally it. That's literally all they've had. So credit where it's due, man. They've literally nullified Leeds for sure. But yeah. Back to Leeds now, the goalkeeper. Ball over the top. Flicked on header there. And it's going to go out for an Arsenal throw. Is Declan Rice. into Calafiori, into Odegaard. Nice play there. Nice turn there by Jesus. Just can't finish it. Oh, Jesus! Yes! What a goal, Jesus! Fantastic goal. That's what I want to see, man. The hold-up play with the goal. Brilliant goal. That was 4-0 to Arsenal. And what a result this has been, man. And he's done his, call me, man. I ain't seen him do that in a minute still. But yeah, man. Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. What a finish that is. Great hold-up play there. And then into the back of the net, man. And Jesus gets another goal. 4th of the season after only starting since December, really. So in a month, 4 goals. Not too bad, to be honest with you, in all comps. And yeah, that's a very good finish, man. And yeah, 4-0. And I think it's a very much warranted. We've not had this kind of performance away from home all season in the Premier League anyway. So yeah, good play there by Calafiori into Odegaard. He's onside. And Odegaard gets the assist there. Good hold-up play. Nice little touch. And then great finish, man. The fake drag as well. Yeah, that's nice. And then finish, man. Doesn't even look up as well, man. So that's the frustrating thing with Jesus. He can score really good goals. And then he'll just miss easy chances, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we'll take it. We will take it, man. We will take it. 4-0 to the Gunners. Absolutely smashed. Nice play there by Odegaard. I think Odegaard's had a really good cameo, to be honest with you. And Jesus skips past him into Martinelli. Martinelli again. Martinelli! Cleared away and it's gone for a corner. I think Eze wanted it. And yeah, Leeds are on 6s and 7s here, man. 6s and 7s, man. Oh, this would have been a really good goal as well, man. Maybe should have passed to Eze, but I think Eze probably would have. Yeah, man. Another corner. Another corner, man. Just that ruthless nature I've seen in this game. A bit more, not resting on our laurels with 2-0. Obviously, the opposition obviously plays a part, but yeah, man. A bit more free flowing. 11 corners. 11 corners. Ball into the area. Gabriel! Oh, someone in there as well. Off the line, Gabriel's in there, and it's gone back to the keeper. And yeah, Arsenal 4-0. And yeah, man. Great performance, man. Leeds just keeping possession. But yeah, I have to say the attackers have actually turned up today, man. I think the defensive kind of stability is what we've been providing for the majority of the season, but we've needed the attackers to provide a bit of quality in these final third areas and finish off the chances, which I think Madueke did in the first half with the 2 kind of crosses. And obviously Gyökeres did with the finish. And now obviously Jesus now as well with his finish. And that's what I feel like we definitely need as well as obviously the system being a bit, oh, this could be a chance here for Leeds. Can they get a consolation? Good defending there by Arsenal in the end. And there could be a chance for a break on. Again, here's Declan Rice, who's run his socks off. Back to Eberechi Eze. He tries to go back. Back to Calafiori. Here's David Raya. It's Odegaard. Passes it back to Gabriel. Here's Saliba. Back to Saliba. 4 minutes of extra time. Martinelli. I think the subs have actually all played quite well, to be honest with you. I think Martinelli's had an impact. Odegaard as well. Jesus scored 2. So, yeah, I think the quality of the squad is definitely coming to fruition for sure. Here's Martin Odegaard. And yeah, first win in 4 for Arsenal, man, in the Premier League. And a big win as well. Odegaard, a lot of Olays here. Beat Leeds 5-0 at the Emirates. Looks like we're going to beat them 4-0 at Ellen Road, man. Back to Declan Rice. Odegaard. Declan Rice. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Nice turn. Great play there. Here's Odegaard. Passing it forward. Ball over the top. Trying to find Timber. Hey, I don't mind that, man. If you're trying to find balls, you know what I mean? It's not always going to come off. So I don't mind that at all. But yeah, man. 3 points for Arsenal. Brighton winning. Beating Everton 1-0. Interesting. Gross, man. On his return to Brighton scored. And Bournemouth beating Wolves 2-0 as well. So headed on. Nice little flick on this Timber. Nice play there by Timber. Trying to make a run in the channels. Oh, nice there. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Can he get past him? No, got to go out for a corner. But unlucky, man. Good little bit of strength there. But yeah, good to get the goal difference up a bit as well, man. Because we've not really put a team to the sword away from home so far this season. This is the first time we scored 4 goals away from home as well. In a game, so in the Premier League and in the Champions League. I don't think we scored 4 goals either. So yeah, this is our biggest win away from home. If it ends 4. Here's Odegaard. Odegaard with the ball into the area. Good ball in. Oh, that probably should have been another goal, man. Don't get involved in anything silly. Don't get involved in anything silly. But yeah. Goal kick to Leeds. Going to be interesting to see what they both do. Nice throw. 15 seconds to go. And that looks like it's going to be that. Big up Vidic. He says, getting caught 4-0 and 5-0 by the same team is criminal. Hope these bums get relegated. And that's it, full time. 4-0 at Ellen Road, man. I thought this was going to be a more of a difficult game, but it wasn't actually. And Arsenal very comfortably end up smashing Leeds 4-0. Could have been more goals. Jesus missed a couple of easy chances as well as Gyökeres too. But 4-0 and a very good performance and a fantastic response from the Premier League games. The last 3 we've not won. Goals from Zubimendi after Madueke had a very good game before he got substituted off. Great cross in there for Zubimendi to make it 1-0. Then a Madueke corner that the keeper Dalot pushed into his own net to make it 2-0. In the second half, Martinelli came on for Madueke. Leeds had a little bit of pressure, had 1 shot on target with a header. But the game was killed off effectively when Martinelli caught onto his left foot on the right-hand side, putting a very good ball in for Gyökeres with good movement, who fired it past Dalot to make it 3-0. And then Gabriel Jesus came on for Gyökeres. He had a couple of chances he missed, of course, but then he did score a very good goal. Nice little bit of hold-up play, cutting onto his right foot and putting it into the bottom corner to make it Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. And that's how it finished up. Big up Vidic, he says, letting Gyökeres score 3 in 2 games against you is diabolical. Obviously, that's Gyökeres on 11 goals for the season, 6 in the Premier League. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see if he can get more goals himself. But overall, very happy. And big up, obviously, the team for the response. a bit more fluidity in terms of being able to go and attack. And also as well, big up the manager, man, because the substitutions he brought on actually worked. Martinelli came on the right-hand side, and he actually had a very good game, got an assist. Odegaard, I thought, was played well when he came on too. And he was actually passing forward, which is kind of the main kind of gripe I do have with him, that he doesn't pass forward enough. He was actually passing forward quite a lot when he came on as a sub. And yeah, as well as kind of Fury looked solid when he came on as well. So I think the substitutions definitely played a part, and obviously Jesus scored the goal as well. Big up Vintage says, Beerless Tops out here balling like Beerless Messi. Come on, bro. Always love every single time. You know how it goes, man. 2026, we're here to take over. But yeah, man, big up everyone in the chat. Big up Vintage, big up Kareem, big up Chris, big up G Walsh as well, man. Big up Anfield too. Fandom who made an appearance. And now, yeah, I'm going to do my review, and I'll be back in the week to do the Arsenal-Chelsea League Cup semi-final. Carabao Cup, and Arsenal get to their first final in 6 years. Crazy. You guys in the comments, let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm out, people. Big up everyone. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you, man, in the week. Like I always said, play at the game. Until next time, I'm out. Peace and love.